and welcome to my game room. Some of you humans may already recognize me if you grew up in the 80s. But for those who do not, then let me introduce myself. The name's Robot. Rob, the robot. And, now and again, I'll be giving you a blast from the past as I take a look at some of the great, and, not so great retro games available to download from the Virtual Console. To start things off, I want to take a look at City Connection. I've read some negative reviews about this NES title, and want to set the record straight. So let's get started. Developed and published by Jaleco, City Connection was first released in the arcade in 1985, and later ported onto the NES in 1988. You play the game as some guy, who's determined to paint all the roads around major landmarks throughout the world white, just to prove the point, that he is one badass motherfucker. Yeah, you heard me correctly. He's so badass, he doesn't even care about Nintendo's no blood or smoking censorship policies. You bastard. However, did you know that in the arcade version, you actually play the game as a girl, which would explain why your car explodes into love hearts when you crash into a cop car? While we are on the subject of cars, the car featured in this game is a 1985 Honda City. And yes, it is an actual car from the 80s. Check out that pimping interior. Okay, back to the review. So the objective is to simply paint all of the platforms white, whilst avoiding cop cars, spikes, and that damn cat. I hate that cat so much. It makes me want to crap bolts out my ass. But at least, you get to shoot at the cop cars, with oil canisters, and then kick their asses off the screen. The controls in this game aren't the most responsive, especially when it comes to jumping. Jumping onto another platform can be tedious, you have to time it just right. Otherwise you'll fail, but through practice you'll get used to the controls. Now and again, you'll notice a red balloon suddenly appearing. If you're lucky enough to collect 3 of these balloons, then the game will warp you ahead a few levels. But I'll be honest, I've never completed City Connection. However, from what I've heard, it will eventually loop back to the first level, kind of like Donkey Kong. As for the graphics and music, I like them. For NES standards, the graphics are nice to look at, and the music is alright. But damn, I hate that fucking cat. When it comes to gameplay, I will say that it is repetitive. But then again, you could also argue the same point about the Super Mario Bros. For example, isn't stomping Goombas in nearly every level not repetitive? Overall, City Connection may not be the greatest or well-known game in the NES library, but you got to admit, it is one damn good challenge, as well as being somewhat addictive too. Overall, I give this game 3 ROBs out of 5. Meaning it's good to pass the time with. But it is not the best NES game ever made. But still worth downloading. I'm Rob the Robot. And until next time, keep playing those retro games.